Alrighty, hey everybody, welcome back to my channel, and today I'm changing up the scenery just a little bit, and I will be reacting to Fatgirlflow's most recent video, What to Expect Going Forward. Now, this is going to be one of the last reactions on her because it's time to move on. It's time to move on. I think I got all that I needed to know about the situation, and now I'm kind of ready to put it behind me. But anyway, last video, and this is the last update. Now, I want to make some things clear. I took into consideration, fat acceptance and body positivity, and I looked a little bit more into it, and to be honest, as a scientist, I don't agree with how it has turned out to be. I understand they have good intentions behind it, but I question how they're executing it. If you want to be fat, that's fine, but don't sit there and pretend like being morbidly obese is the same as being fat, and that morbidly obese doesn't come with some consequences and dangers, because there are. And it's also a very restrictive, it's very restrictive to the sense that your body's being smushed and squeezed by all this fat. As you can tell, like, even me just sitting down, like, right? But anyway, I just don't think that this social movement going on is gonna go anywhere anymore, because I think they fell very flat. I understand you want people to not fat shame you, and you want to be able to do whatever you want, but it's the equivalent of trying to tell smokers that it's okay to smoke around other people. But it's not, right? And your body, this thing is about your health, your mental health, and your physical health, and your social health. It's all about those three things. And I think this woman herself lacks the education and training and mindset to be somebody to sit here and tell me that let's have a talk about YouTubers and their health journeys. Because at the end of the day, that video that she made was to basically, in a nice way, to attack another YouTuber. And we shouldn't be doing that. Because I understand wanting to defend yourself, but she wasn't defending herself. She was trying to control the audience, and her audience, what is she talking about? Her audience, the people that like her videos. She needs to be a little bit more clear, because somebody can watch something and not like it. Or you need to talk about your subscribers. I don't know. She seems to not understand kind of how this whole YouTube situation works. Maybe she needs to get a Patreon. Maybe that would help her a little bit. You pay to listen to somebody. Maybe she needs to go to that instead of trying to be a public domain. But anyway, to be honest with you, I really don't have a problem with her being overweight or morbidly obese. I really don't. It doesn't affect me. When it comes to morbidly obese, it's my illness. It's something that I need to work on, and what she does, she does. But don't sit there and try to tell people scientifically that, diets are bad. When you're already on a restrictive diet, you just don't realize it, because you're on a restrictive diet because you don't eat healthy, and you are preventing yourself from being able to do a lot of things in life. Let's not pretend otherwise, okay? Like, that's my thing. And I will say, I watched some other fat activists, and I noticed that not all of them were like this. I noticed that she seems to be the only one really like this hypocritical. And I'm not saying all, but, like, you know what I mean? Like, this is her kind of situation. So we're going to react to her video because I found what she did very unprofessional. And she's kind of like, why are people mad at me? Because you're not right. You're wrong. You are wrong for doing what you did, and I don't think she understands how she's wrong, because in a way she is promoting fat shaming by doing a video like that, trying to confine everybody to follow a certain standard, which I thought this was about acceptance. I didn't think it was about a different form. I didn't realize it was about reversing roles, but I don't know, that's just me. Let's watch her video.
Video is going to be shot straight through. I just got out of the shower.
Okay, so already off the bat, we're an activist, but I'm going to make a vlog style. I'm going to call myself an activist. I'm going to assume that this is my job, and then I'm going to get out of the shower, and I'm going to act like I'm down to earth, but in reality I'm not.
And in the shower, I watched Anna's video, because I had not watched Anna's video, she had not watched my video, then she made a video about the...
then why are you guys talking about each other? Let it go. Quit talking about her. And I do feel like this is a way more about society, or way less about society and way more about these two.
Video that I made, and it was all getting really tangly and messy.
You shouldn't have done it. That should be your indication. Don't do it.
So I went ahead and watched the video so that I knew exactly what I was saying, because you guys were
I had to make sure that my opinion was right.
so upset, even though what I said about Anna in my last video was that I thought it was wonderful that she was going on.
Then you shouldn't have posted what you said. And that's what she's forgetting. You look at the thumbnail and you look at the title. Let's talk about YouTubers and their weight journey, health journey. Frankly, it's none of your business. If you're a fat acceptance person, it shouldn't be any of your business. And I thought that's what fat acceptance was. Allowing people, if they want to lose weight, they can.
On the health journey. And then I just wanted to talk about the language all of us influencers use.
See, all of us, influencers, like, oh, come on, nah.
Around our health journeys.
You're not
because
an influencer.
I think that it can be
You're
more
a wannabe
inclusive.
influencer.
That's what we were talking about in the last video, if you needed to catch up. In this video, all I want to say is that I watched Anna's video, and sorry, the dogs are playing.
You notice she didn't take that stuff out. It's because her video was so short.
On the couch. In Anna's video, she made a really good point.
Stop trying to go after her. This is about you and what you did, not what she did. She's avoiding what she did. She's avoiding dealing with accountability, avoiding dealing with the consequences of her actions.
She made the point that body positivity to my viewers may mean something different than what body positivity may mean to her. Or
again, this is YouTube. This is a public domain. This is the whole fucking world. Like, come on, sweetie. Stop segregating people.
Or to her viewers or whatever. Going forward, I'm going to be using the words fat acceptance, fat activism. I am not going to be
from going forward. And by the way, if you go on her page, it still says body positive. It's still the first thing on her page. So we already know that that's a lie.
Using the words body positivity because I think that they can get...
Again, it's hypocritical to tell people, I'm no longer body positive, but I'm going to keep it on my channel so that so I can keep the people from the body positive.
Very sticky and very messy. You guys, puppies. That's really all I'm going to say about that. If you're here and you love intersectionality and you love fat acceptance and you love talking about healthism and accessibility.
But you shouldn't be talking about healthism because you are not a physician, you don't have the education, and you're trying to actually shut it down. Just saying. You don't use science correctly.
And how all of those things play into our language and our everyday lives.
Stop saying ours. Like, I feel like she's very alienating people. Like, she's trying to say that everybody's the same, and we're not the same. We're individuals. We all have our own opinions. We all have our own background. I don't like this.
I'm happy that you're here. If you're not here for that reason, that's okay. If you want to say hateful things, I am going to be monitoring the comments.
Hateful things. See, she's monitoring. That means that if she doesn't agree with the comment, she's going to take it down. We already know you look at the comments, sweetie. We're not stupid. That's why people post them.
Comments from here on out, and I don't know what else to say. I just want to make sure that the people who are here, because they are looking for information about how to holistically change your point of view on yourself. And
excuse me, again, you still don't even have the training for that stuff.
Others, and unpack all of the things that we have learned about dieting and fatness and our body.
Okay, that whole dieting thing, like, come on, see. Again, you're already on a restrictive diet. You just don't realize it. Your restrictive diet is bad food. You put your body, you eat whatever you want. Guess what? That's restrictive. Why? Because you don't get to do, your body's going to have more inflammation from your diet. Don't try me.
Bodies, then I want you to feel like you're in the right place, because that is what we're going to continue to do.
You don't get to control that. Either you make somebody feel that way or you don't. Just because you say you want people to feel that way doesn't mean they do.
We're going to continue to talk about things that aren't black or white. We're going to continue to talk about things that are not right or wrong, bad or good.
But I thought that was the whole point of acceptance.
We're going to continue to talk about things as if we are really having a conversation.
If we're really having a conversation, why did we post a video about somebody else without actually calling them out while trying to call them out, but then not willing to have a conversation with them? Have you guys noticed these two never had a conversation about this? You can't preach and then not do it yourself. It would have been more inspiring if you two did end up having that conversation. But no, instead you post that half-assed video of you sitting in front of a camera without putting in the effort behind it.
Because that's what I'm here for. So we are going to talk about capitalism.
Again, why? Why should somebody listen to you about capitalism? That should be her first thought. Why should I listen to you? Because from where I stand, she doesn't think about that. She just thinks she's automatically, well, because I'm an activist and I'm nice, okay? Okay, Karen, chillax.
And how it ties into the fat acceptance community. We're going to talk about fashion and...
But you're not an influencer. You're on the low totem pole. You need to work with people above you. Like, come on.
How it plays into discrimination and...
Sweetie, you get away with stuff because you're fat. No.
We're going to talk about all of the things. And
the other thing that annoys me is that there are so many more issues going on in the world. Why is being fat acceptance really something we need to be focusing on in the world right now? Let's think about it. Is it really something we need to be focusing on? During a pandemic, do we really need to be saying, oh, well, we need to be okay? Okay, well, tell somebody with COVID. Well, they have COVID. They should be able to go around other people then, right? No. And you can harm people with being obese, by the way. You can.
If you're here for that, cool. That makes me happy. And if you're not, that's
care.
Cool too. And if you're here because you think I'm a fucking narcissist.
I did not say that. But, okay. You see, even when she's cussing and when she's saying, she's keeping that nice undertone. But I see through that facade. And that's what being a hypocrite is about. It's basically just insulting someone, but also at the same time doing it nicely.
Who loves to pick on people, then I think you're going to be disappointed with the future of my content. But that's okay. You can be here too. Okay. I think that's all. For anyone convinced that I'm trying to ruin somebody's life.
I don't think anybody thinks you're trying to ruin somebody's life. I think you were looking for drama to get the attention because you seem to be somebody that really wants attention.
You know,
and then we label it as activism.
We'll try that next week. Okay, bye guys.
And then, as you notice, this last little slide is 25 seconds long, which, by the way, I guess she doesn't realize that you can pause things on YouTube. There's no music either. So, I don't understand why she did that. That makes no sense. But anyway, what to expect going forward? I don't think we can expect much from this lady. I think she may have just burned a bit of the bridge. This video only had 12,000 views. So it's kind of, and that's kind of low for her. So I think she may have screwed things up. But I also think that she can go towards another direction with her fat acceptance as she actually gets out of the science behind it and she finally admits to things. Like, you have to admit to the fact that you are morbidly obese and that it is dangerous. Like, admit to it. Accept it. Right? Accept your consequences. But I feel like she doesn't want to accept her consequences. She just wants to be fat and not have any guilt, shame, or remorse for it. Which, there's a reason why people feel that way. And it's not just because of society. Because if you put someone in a room, put her in a room by herself. Seriously, I'm not kidding. Put her in a room, isolate her from everybody else, and tell me that she's still not going to feel shame about her body. Because you can just look at your body. You can just see it. You know? But I don't think she still has the chance. She has the right idea with the fashion thing. She could totally go through that. Get away from capitalism, lady. Get away. You are benefiting off of capitalism. You want to diss capitalism? Then get off YouTube. You are dissing capitalism while using it. Like, okay, hypocrite. But anyway, I think she has a real opportunity here, and I think she needs to change her, as she tries to tell people, I think she needs to take her own advice with her own language. I think she needs to fix herself before she tries to fix other people. And, like, I think she has an opportunity here with the fashion thing, because, yes, I do think that if you're of a certain size, it's harder to get good clothes. And I'm talking about even, like, size 10 people, size 8. For any, I would say, what, 8? No, I'm gonna go anything from 10 to, like, 22. There's a real problem trying to get clothes. And you can see the patterns all, like, when you're super fat, they make all these nasty ass patterns. Like, I'm not gonna wear this if it's not over there with the people that wear size 4 to 6, then I shouldn't be expected to wear it either. But I think she has the right ideas. I think she doesn't know how to execute them, because I think she's kind of lazy. But I don't know. That's the last video on Fatgirlflow. I have no intention of ever watching any of her videos ever again, because I watched the dog one, and now I really don't ever want to see her face ever again. Her rehoming her dog, that one got me. It pissed me off the most. But I hope you have a great day, everybody. I hope you guys like this setting. It's pretty. It's really nice out. I'm really enjoying it. Alright, guys. Have a great day.